Welcome guys to Crypto Secrets. I'm Wing, and today we're gonna talk about a project called Cult DAO. Wow, why would I review this project called a cult? Alright, oh, joining a cult sounds fine. So it's because there's a lot of YouTube influencer, there's a lot of Twitter hype on this project. So being someone who loves crypto, I definitely had to look into this project, and my impression is that it's amazing. It's amazing project. So let us discuss. Now, first and foremost, we need to look at this. What is Cult? So basically, Cult is a tradable and liquid token of Cult DAO. Now, when we have the word DAO, it means a decentralized autonomous organization. So meaning this coin will have a way to generate a treasury, and whoever invests in this project will be able to vote on how we use the treasury to earn more money. So that's how a DAO works in very simple term. And the way this cult coin achieves, grows their treasury is by 0.4% tax on all transactions. So each transactions we get a tax, and that tax goes to the treasury. So that's basically how it works. Now the cult can be staked for decult, and the top 50 holders are called the guardians. Okay, and holders below top 50 will have voting rights called the many. So it has a very unique way to manage the treasury, in which that top 50 can propose projects or propose whatever it is. Those proposals will be voted by the manys, meaning top 50 has no rights to vote. Now that's amazing. Now moving on. So now we look at the tokenomics of this project. So as I mentioned earlier, we see here the users transact cult, 0.4% is collected on every transactions, and the tax goes to the treasury. Now how do we use the treasury? So the funds is actually alright, let's stop like this. So top 50 stakers can submit proposals to use the treasury funds. So these proposals will be voted by the many. So once it's approved, it will get a funding of 15.5 ETH whenever the treasury has that fund. So if the treasury has 1,000 ETH, once the proposal is submitted and approved, so 15.5 ETH is raised, 13 ETH is sent to the investee wallet to carry out the proposal, and 2.5 ETH is burned. Right, that is a very genius way to burn tokens. And next, once the investee company sells their token or whatever project they are in, let's say it can be an NFT project or anything, there is profit. So the token for cult is burned and distributed at rate agreed. So 50% of this goes back to the stakers as a reward, 50% burn. So overall, I feel that this project has a very powerful burning mechanism, but in terms of DAO treasury collection, it's a bit slow if you compare to other DeFi projects like Sphere, Finance, or Titano. They have crazy tax, but in terms of burn mechanism, I would say this has one of the best burn mechanisms, because it incentivizes the investors to submit and vote for more proposals, because we get a 50% burn for each proposal carried out. So it incentivizes more proposals to use the treasury funds to burn more. So it's very genius actually. Now moving on, this is actually an example of a proposal. This is the app, right? So we have a proposal ongoing here. stating that they want to start a sort of like an NFT project using the fund. Now this is very very unique, and it's special because in traditional investing, or even in other DeFi, the treasury is actually controlled by certain people, and they usually invest in like uh, more funds, like they buy other coins, they invest in their liquidity pool, or they buy new tokens. So the potential behind cult proposals is actually limitless. So it all depends on how creative the top 50 the guardians are, how creative they are. So it's very very unique. Now moving on, next would be, we'll talk about Solid Proof. So Solid Proof is actually a auditing company. So this Solid Proof has actually audited our project here, our cult project, and seems to be good, nothing wrong with the contract. So that gives us a safety net, and just gives us a bit of confidence that this project would probably not rug pull. Now moving on is this. Now these are the top 100 holders, so total about 13,000 holders. Now this information is on 14 April. Now wallet number one is at 25.75% of all the circulating coins, is actually the stake tokens. So these tokens are staked. This number two null address is our burn wallet, already at 23%. So this proves how effective the burning mechanism is. And 3, 4, and so on. So I just want to show this 23%. This is the most important, because by all this burning, it makes this token very very deflationary. And when there is deflation, the price will go up. Now last but not least, we go on to the charts. So these are the chart. We can see here that lately, about a few days ago, we've actually broken through this descending trend line. So, and now we are actually back at one of the support levels at about 25 level. So if you're interested in this project, this would be quite a decent buy area, right? Even if it drops further, right? Maybe it drops further and reach this trend line, this trend line will become a support. So you come here, it may bounce up, goes down again, bounce back up. Okay, but all in all, I feel this might be good in the long term. We shall discuss further. So as usual, after doing a quick review on the project, I will summarize it, and then I would list up my opinion on the project. So before that, of course, a disclaimer that cryptos are very volatile, high risk investments, so please do your own research. All right, my content is purely for educational and also entertainment purpose, so make sure to do your own research. Now moving on, a few things that I have actually missed out earlier is that uh, the key component in Cult is that the smart contracts cannot be changed because the developer key has already been burned, meaning there is no one who can change the protocol anymore, right? Which is a good thing. It makes it very very decentralized, very secure. It has a fixed token amount of 6.66 trillion. It's fully decentralized, and it has a very unique proposal voting mechanism. Now this is I think what I like to provide to my listeners, to my subscribers, is that what I feel is the good things and the bad things about this project. So first and foremost is that it is a fully decentralized project. So I think I like this. I like things that are fully decentralized because it cannot be controlled. Now it has a small to medium cap, meaning the upside potential is quite good. It has a very strong burning mechanism. Now this one I didn't mention is that the founder is actually Shiba Inu's founder. Now it's still a rumor. It's a rumor, but people has been saying that the founder of Cult is Ryoshi, which is the founder of SHIB. Now if that is true, I can actually see this going, becoming something like SHIB in the long run. Now, as of course, there's lots of hype lately. It's audited by Solid Proof, and and as I mentioned, the contract cannot be changed. So these are what I feel is the strong points of this project. Now moving on to the other side, the other side of the coin is that, well, even though there are rumors that Ryoshi is the founder, it's still unknown. We still don't know who's the founder. The contract cannot be changed. Now this can be good or bad. Right? We need to see in both ways. So if the contract cannot be changed, so we go to the next point is that the project will fail if the treasury gets hacked. Now why? It's because once this gets hacked, uh, it will be gone forever, because the contract cannot be changed. So whatever tokens gets hacked, gets lost in the process, cannot be retrieved anymore, because the contract cannot be changed. So the developers cannot change the contract, cannot make a new version 2 if it gets hacked. So there is some risk involved, but I'm not too concerned, because this is built in Ethereum, and Ethereum is usually quite stable. Quite it's very difficult to hack, and also it has been audited by Solid Proof. But the risk is still there. And last but not least is that the investment proposals are by top 50 holders. So we do not know who these holders are and what are their background. They might be in the medical field, so with no they don't have any financial background, so they might propose certain investment ideas that may not be profitable, that may not be relevant, and it might just get approved, voted in. So there is also a small risk in that we make poor investments. But all in all, I would say that this is still a high risk project, but in the context of its burning mechanism and its unique proposal voting system, I would go for this project as a long-term investment. But of course, I'll put in money that I can lose. All right, I'll put in a smaller portion of my money in this project, because there are still risks involved. So that is my view, my point of view on this project. I feel it's an amazing project. So do hit the like button, subscribe to this channel for more beautiful crypto content. So that's all for today. So see you guys next time.